Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new episode of Entrepreneurship Lab, your number one podcast to help you grow and scale your business and go to the next level. No matter if you're just starting up or you've been way into the business and growing and scaling, and now you want to exit and sell it, we are here to support you with amazing content, amazing guests, and breakthrough information. So I hope you're ready to learn more, and I hope you have, as always, I'll invite you to have a pen and a notebook and take some notes, because I'm gonna teach you some of the ways how you can scale and grow your business. And today specifically, we're gonna be talking about two different business strategies, right? Two different ways to expand and grow your business. Before I start, I want to invite you to download the podcast, subscribe if you haven't, and please share it with others so they can benefit as well, because we're giving this content as a value to all of you. Now, people often ask me, what are different ways to scale your business? And number one problem we have when we want to scale our business is that we don't have the clarity and we don't know the how, right? So we have to understand that there are different ways, and when we have that clarity and we know how we're doing something, it can help you with the breakthrough ideas and helps you put things into action to start growing immediately. So when it comes to business expansion and business strategies, I want to talk today about two ways of expanding your business, and these two ways are fundamentally different, and they should both be part of your business. So number one way to scale and expand your business is vertical expansion, right? So there are two ways to expand your business. So we have vertical expansion, where we want to, so the word says vertical, we want to go into depth and basically dig deep into the foundation and also dig deep with the product or service we have. What does this mean? If you have a specific product or a service, let's say you're selling a serum, anti-aging serum, or you are selling a consulting service, or you're selling an online course, or you're selling a book. So there can be different things that you're selling in your business. To expand and grow, first you want to look into vertical expansion, which means you want to see how can we sell more of one product or service by itself. Okay, so vertically going deep, digging deep, means how can I sell more of one product and one service? And I will tell you, to reach 6 and 7 figures, this is the best way. Before you go into, I'm going to teach you further expansion, you want to be selling 6 or 7 figures of one product or one service. This is going to position you as an expert in the field, very well known, or you can be selling other products and services as well. But if you put a laser focus into one service, this is going to help you reach your goals. So let's say you have some kind of, for example, coaching, consulting service, or you are doing you're a designer, interior designer, for example, or you are creating vegan cheese, right? Whatever that you're creating, you want to see, okay, if I want to reach 6 figures and then 7 figures, how many of my product or how many of my service I have to sell. Now, this will depend on your price point. If you have $10,000 service, for example, or a product, it means you have to sell 10, right? 10 times 10 to reach 100,000. So we only need 10 clients or 10 customers to reach 100,000. You're in 6 figures. Then if you want 7 figures, guess what, right? You know how much of this product or service you need to sell. So vertical expansion is the secret of success. And like I said, to give you the fuel and reach those first 6 and 7 figure, I highly recommend, before you expand and you put yourself out there in so many different ways and fields, you should be laser focused on selling one of the services you're best in or one of your best selling products. and you go out there and you just sell more of that. Now, if we want to increase the revenue, if we want to make more money, I always say sales are not rocket science, and even in your Amazon or even your just start up, there are only 4 ways to earn more money, right? So there are only 4 ways, and I want you to write this down. So to sell more of your products and services, you have to do these 4 things. Number 1, we need to increase the number of prospects, right? Obscurity is killing your business. You're not selling how much you want to sell because people don't know about you and they don't see you enough. So you need more prospects. Every day you should be doing prospecting and getting people to hear about your business. So how will you get more clients and customers? That's where you have to put a marketing strategy in place and implement it, right? And then you have to use sales closing techniques to close and convert those prospects into your clients. So number 1, increase number of clients, number of prospects. This is number 1. Very simple. How can we get more clients or prospects? This is the first question you have to answer and first action you have to implement. Number 2 is you can increase the size of transaction, right? I just mentioned if you sell something for $100 or something for $1,000 or $10,000, there's a big difference. But amount of time you're putting into it is the same. I always say, no matter what you're selling, if you have to choose to sell something that's very expensive. If you're in real estate, if you are in consultancy, because you're gonna spend the same amount of time selling something that costs $100 and something that costs $10,000, right? Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a low offer. There is a benefit to that as well. What I'm trying to say is look for ways how you can increase the size of your transaction. So now instead of needing 10 clients to reach $10,000, you can have 1 client that pays you $10,000. So by 10 clients, you already reach 6 figures. It's simple math. So to get more money, more revenue, you need to increase the size of your transaction. Now, a lot of people have issue and problem with increasing their prices, but everything with inflation increase. So every year your prices also have to go up, right? Because the inflation is going up. So your prices have to go up as well. So you need to reassess and review your prices every year to see if you're reaching your goals and how you can repackage them. And if you need help with that, then reach out because me and my team can definitely help you with that. Number 3, to get more money and more revenue is you need to increase frequency of transaction. Frequency of transaction simply means how can I get people to buy from me more often or buy from me over and over and over again. When I told you at the beginning that these 4 steps apply to the biggest companies like Amazon and startups, I was not joking. Amazon created Amazon Prime. Guess what? Why? Not because they wanted to make money on $19 subscription. It's because when they eliminated delivery fee, what they did, they massively increased the frequency of transaction. So now when I am paying a $19 subscription, Amazon is not making money on $19. That's not their goal. Their goal was how can we get people to buy from us over and over and over again. So when I don't have a delivery fee, I can order something today and then I forgot something, and even if it's 1 product, I can go back and order it tomorrow. Why? Because I know I don't have a delivery fee. I don't have to go to the local supermarket. I can just get it from Amazon and get it delivered, right? So this was the way when the masterminds behind Amazon said, okay, how we will get people to buy more often, right? Something I'm teaching you today is they said, let's create subscription and there is no delivery. Guess what? No delivery, people buy more often. So what is something that you can implement and create for your business to increase frequency of transaction? And number 4, we have to increase a number of introductions or referrals. I prefer to call it introduction because it's much more powerful to have someone introduce you to someone else and talk about your business than simply saying, oh, refer me, right? You want to build that relationship. And if you follow me or listen to me before, when I talk and coach and consult on sales, we always talk about how can we build a stronger relationship with people. And that's going to lead them, number 3, buying more often from us or buying again from us, where we are actually gaining that lifetime value of the customer who bought one, cost us this much to get the client, but then they were buying over and over again. So lifetime value of the customer is actually where we really benefited as a company. Okay, so this was the first way to expand the business. So that's a vertical expansion, right? You have to look, how can we make more money? Let's focus on one product or one service. And like I said, there are only 4 ways: increase number of prospects, increase size of transaction or your price, increase the frequency, how often are people buying from you, and number 4, increase number of introductions. Okay, that is vertical expansion. It's not a rocket science. You implement these things one by one and you're going to see massive difference in your business. Now let's jump in on another way to expand your business. Now that you are selling and you're reaching sale in one type of your business, you can expand in a different way. And guess what? If we had vertical expansion, the different way is now horizontal expansion. I'm going to explain in a minute what does this means. However, if you go and follow very successful entrepreneurs, they're going to really tell you, you need to dig deep and you need to sell more of one existing product or service first. And then when you build that as a foundation, you then expand horizontally. So I really want to emphasize on that today. I remember Sarah Blakely, who invented Spanx, right? They had only several products that were shapewear. And now they're a billion-dollar company who expand into male underwear, female underwear. It's not just the shapewear, they have clothes. So they have different things. So they're tackling different departments, creating different departments, right? If you're franchising your business later on, so you're expanding it, but you do need that vertical foundation first. Okay, so horizontal expansion is about creating new divisions, sources of income, and covering broader market, right, geographically. So first thing you can think about your business in horizontal expansion, how can I be both online and offline? Okay, how can I have different levels of offers? So I have a low, medium, and high ticket offer, so we can cover different markets. Because if somebody cannot buy $10,000, maybe they can buy some automated webinar or ebook for $20. So your business can still create a stream of income and target different audience. You understand? We are targeting the specific audience, and that will not be your customer for one offer, but we can still get them to pay and get them to be a customer, but in a different way. Okay? So when it comes to expanding your business horizontally, I want you to think about market. So online and offline market. I want you to think about geographical market. How can you be in another country and have your services or your company now in another country? Can you franchise your business and sell your franchises, right? Where you create a system and people will pay and buy existing system and your brand, and now just use and earn money based on your system, right? Now, next thing you can look at in horizontal expansion is type of customers. If I'm serving a female market, how can we go to a male market? Are we working with adults? Can we create something for children as well? So age difference, type of customers are all ways on how you can tap into different markets. Our company is known to have this product and this service. How can we now tap as well into market for the market we haven't touched at all? Okay. And then also lastly, opening different divisions in your business. And how can we have different divisions? And the best way to use this and do this is thinking, hey, if I am serving my clients what are the services they need before they come to me, and what are the services they need after they've been working with me or using my product or service. So if I'm selling a product or a service and people come for that product or service, what is the next step for them? Or what is something they need together with this product? What is something that's bought more common, right? In e-commerce, we always have adding to the basket, usually bought together, right? Getting a bigger value. So you are packaging and bundling things. In services, you go to the next level. You're saying, okay, people bought this from us. What is the next level for them? For me, in consultancy, working with a lot of startups who then grow into medium-sized companies, they have a big problem. First problem is they have to grow and start getting clients and customers. Once they're established and successful, after 2 to 3 years, they usually are struggling to manage growth because now they need to have team, and they have to have systems and standard operating procedures and operations. And so managing growth is a very big challenge for them. So as a consultant, me and my team, we jump in and help them as well with that. So that's a next step. So after that, when they're profitable and company runs by itself, where can they invest their money in different industries, in real estate, how they can invest so they can have the passive income and the network, build the network they want, right? So they're always a next level, and you have to think about that when you're helping your client or a customer. So this is when it comes to really the divisions. And I will mention one more thing for you to create a source of income is partnership, where your client need a specific product or service, right? But you don't have. So let's say you have to, I'm going to paint a picture for you. So let's say you have to change your carpet, okay? So I'm selling carpets. If I'm thinking strategically as a business owner, I can ask myself, when a person is changing a carpet, what else they might be changing, right? They might be painting their house. They might be changing the floors. They might be needing new pillows or new curtains, right? Can we also, when they have the carpet, they will after a year need washing of that carpet. So can I open a company that's going to provide other services as well? If not having my company, how can I partner and have a brother or a sister company that's going to do that, and I'm earning on a referral fee? Because for every client who bought a carpet from me, I am now having also a carpet washing, right? So this is how you strategically increase and grow your business. I hope this was helpful. And now again, you guys, you have to implement. If you need someone to hold your hand, reach out to me, and having someone to brainstorm the ideas with and then help you test them in the market, implement them, is the key. So please make sure to download the episode, subscribe to the podcast, and share it with others so they can benefit as well. Leave us the comments, hearts or likes, what specifically you liked the most in this episode. And stay tuned for more and more amazing content that we're going to create for all of you. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next episode.